Hello everyone, in this video we are going to be taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now on episode 58 I think, and in the last video a few things happened. I don't remember if it happened last video, like if I showed it, but I also just changed these guys' color again. That's one thing that happened. Another thing that happened, I think it happened last video. Cuba, Jamaica, and this northern Yucatan nation gained independence. Another thing that happened is now there's a bit of a rivalry between these guys over here, so like the fascists, the communists, and the democracies. Because, as I said, the UN wants to unite everyone in a democratic union, I think, like without sin, without crime, blah blah blah. And it might not have a happy ending, and it won't be peaceful. It might not be peaceful. So yeah, that's basically why there's a bit of a rivalry. Anyways, Greece fell into a civil war. Yeah, Greece is now in an active civil war. The second strongest nation in the world fell into civil war due to a protest. Anyways, let's see what this war is going to be like. We are very quickly going to be seeing the communists. We're gonna very quickly be seeing like the communists like break like through these front lines very quickly, taking like these like I think it's called like Western Price. I'm not sure. I don't really know my Greek areas. And they began pushing along this like I think I called it like North Macedonia. Yeah, they began pushing along North Macedonia, and then we see another rebellion pop out. This time it is a socialist rebellion because let me just say, communist, fascist, socialist. Also, this also rebelled away. It's just I colored it a slightly different color. Anyways, the Socialist Rebellion is going to be doing concerningly well. Almost as if they were planning this and were just waiting for the time to strike. And they're very quickly going to get through the Greek military. And you might be wondering, um, what about this? Um, all the members in this are either not strong or don't want to get in this. For example, Greece, they're in the Civil War, like they're already in it. Their puppet state rebelled away. These guys aren't too strong. These guys don't care. They can't gain anything. Look, these guys. Look, oh, that's the heptagon. Eritrea also can't gain anything, and Arabia just they don't really want to join because like there's a chance that they send a lot of manpower in, and like they could send like a bunch of people in, and like they still lose. So they think like it could just be a loss, so they don't send anyone in. And you might be wondering about the economic alliance. I'm going to tell you, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, and don't care. So yeah, Greece is literally on their own. Even like former allies like Rome, the WEF, Poland, Ireland to an extent, they don't want to join. And obviously like Florida, like a communist front could win, so they're happy. And like these guys, they don't really care about themselves. It's like fascism. So these guys are truly on their own. And there is one thing that they can do. Yeah, they did something. Although, despite that happening, we are going to be seeing, um, yeah, the fascists are doing concerningly well. I should probably have the cities later on and the river later on, shouldn't I? There we go. Um, as you can see, these guys are doing concerningly well because they are in a decently populated area in Turkey. Sorry. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but like a few episodes ago, I got a new river layer. Anyways, heading over to this fascist area, we are going to be seeing them doing concerningly well. They reached the coast, like the coast of the Black Sea, so that means they can now like, hello, please let us through. Okay, thank you. Okay, so yeah, they can now actually fund each other, and now that's very scary. And they continue pushing up and begin going along this river. until they reach the communist front. They can't go along the river anymore because this falls over to them, and they start going down the river, and they are doing concerningly well. But something is going to be happening. We are going to be seeing the fascists invade another nation. You might be wondering, why? Well, they want to unite all of the Greek peoples. And if I can find it, I don't want to turn that light on. As you can see, a large amount of this area is Greek. They also speak the language. So they want to unite all Greek speakers. Sort of like what Russia's doing in real life. Like Russian speakers. So they launch an invasion into this I think I named it like Ponticia or something. Yep. They begin launching an invasion into Ponticia, and they are doing very well. And they manage to wrap all along the coast somehow. And not just that, they launch an invasion into this nation. You might be wondering, how are they doing that? Well, these guys are falling apart, so yeah. No, not you. Boom. And now through this very small strip of land, they can begin launching an invasion. And not just that, they can also do this. So yeah. Anyways, going further north, we're going to be seeing another like push from the communists. They reach Turkey from their Thrace area, and they very quickly managed to completely just get rid of their northern coast. So yeah, but not just that. Sorry, we see another rebellion take place, but this time it's not a democratic one. It's not a fascist. No, it's not a democratic. It's not a fascist. It's not a communist. It's a monarchist Crete nation, or Cretan, however you say it, nation. They quickly take Rhodes and also these other islands in the Sea of, or the Aegean Sea, however you say it. Aegean Sea. I don't know how to say it. And they also make a landing in what I think this is an island. So yeah. Anyways, going back over to mainland Greece, this isn't going very well for them. I don't know how to put it, but it just really is not. Like, these guys are very quickly getting pushed out of their homeland, and it's going concerningly bad for them. And, like, other nations that surround them, like Rome, Egypt, Sinai Nation, Cyprus, they're all considering, like, joining just to, like, preserve them. Because, like, they are very quickly seeing that they are not going to be winning. And to further indicate that, we are going to be seeing something happen. We see all of Turkey fall over, and it's going to look something like this, this, boom, and obviously this, like, this area is back to being fascist. This, so, boom, and then finally, boom, and not just that, we see the Pontisian nation fall, and not just that, once again, we see, I believe I called this Syria, they fall. I think I called them Syria, let me check. No, Lebanon. This is Syria. Now, these guys are seriously debating on joining them because, if you don't remember, this, like, I'll take that. This, like, coloured nation had all of this originally, but then these two areas broke away. This one wanted to be a part of Greece, this one wanted to be independent. And like I just said, this one wanted to be a part of Greece. There's now a chance to be a part of Greece, so they're seriously debating on taking it. But they won't act now. Anyways, Greece. They are very quickly realizing they are very screwed. So they decide to sit down and have a peace treaty with these guys. And we will see the Treaty of Athens. I don't know if there's an Athens on this map. I don't know if Athens is on here, here. You know what? We see the Treaty. The Treaty of, Uh, Dublin is Ireland. And in the sorry, in the Treaty of Dublin, where's the promised land? Here it is. In the Treaty of London, no, not London. In the Treaty of Dublin, we are going to be seeing. I said London. Greece is going to be divided like this. The Communist Front will be gaining these lands, including Thrace, and they are also going to be gaining this, as well as like some Greek lands in the Aegean Sea. If I can tell to tolerance so easy that is. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, um, the fascists, they are going to be gaining this. Not just that, Ponticia and Lebanon. Going over to here, we are going to be seeing the, if I can click on it, there we go. We see a new nation get formed over here, and it is going to be the socialist nation. I'd say that's good enough. This should be a good color for it. Yeah. And then finally we have three more nations getting made. First of all, we see this pink colored nation get formed. Next, I don't know what color to make this, so oh wait, that goes to the fascists. I didn't see that line there, my bad, I already somehow forgot. And then finally, we are going to be seeing the monarchist rebellion gain their independence, being this nation, and they are going to be having all of the roads as well as this area over here. So yeah, that is now the Greek rebellion, and I think that we need to give these guys capitals. So where is it? Here it is. First of all, let me erase these capitals. And by that, I mean we are going to be seeing the capitals, because I had to get rid of the old capitals. So, first of all, we're going to be seeing these guys keep their capital in Thrace, I think. Second of all, Crete, boom. Next, the socialists. They're going to be putting theirs right here. Now, the fascists. They put theirs right up here. Also, wait, where was their fascist rebellion? I don't remember, so let's have it be right here. Oh, no, here. No, here. Yeah, I'm very indecisive today. And now, this nation. They put theirs right in the middle of their country. And now, I'm going to remember to do this now. Let's look at the ideologies, because democracy is going to be not as popular now. There we go. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Boom. I didn't get rid of all the pixels. That should be good enough for now. So, let's look at these ideologies. If I can get the right shape. No, I did not. Okay, there we go. So, circle 1, circle 2, circle 3, circle number 4, number 5, and number 6. You do not have an ideology. Am I dumb or did I just get rid of that? Let's just say you guys are a democracy, I don't know. Anyways, let's look at these ideologies. First of all, obviously the monarchist rebellion is going to be a monarchy. We're going to be seeing the communist one become communist. Socialism is going to be spreading to, I said into England. England is not even a nation in this anymore. Also, I forgot to get rid of Cornwall's ideology. There we go. The socialist nation will become socialist. The fascist nation will be gaining fascism. That is the right color, right? Yep. And lastly, we're going to be seeing these guys become a flawed democracy, and as well as these guys. And now, Europe looks a lot different. And I think that we should consult, I'll consult you in a moment. Let's consult the alliance layers. First of all, the UN. I don't think Greece can physically do this anymore. And instead, they are just going to become a regular member. Also, if you're wondering why these guys didn't join, like, the UN didn't help, they thought, they're the second strongest, they'll probably win. Oh boy, were they wrong. So yeah, that's the first thing. Second of all, their nukes. They sent them all to one specific nation. Because the second this happened, they were like, you know what? I don't think we can win this. And if you're wondering who they sent them to, I'm gonna tell you. They sent them all to one specific nation. They sent them all to the U. So now these guys go from 111, that is a very large font, to 100, and that's the wrong, I meant to say font size, but that's still the wrong font. I didn't even press that button, what the hell? I forgot what the font's called, it's like this, right? Yep. They go to 121, wait. No, 112. I do not know how to count today, it seems. So yeah, the NOH now has a lot more nukes. Good for them. So yeah, that's dealt with. Now we can actually go to the alliances. So the economy, the economy alliance. I cannot speak today. Bit of a problem with that. Probably the main contributor is now out of it. What did I just delete? Oh, I'm on the nuclear still. So, the economy layer, I mean, this economy alliance is very quickly going to be screwed over because the strongest nation in it, in fact, the second strongest in the world is now out of it, as well as another nation. So it sort of just, like, dissolves. Like, no one can, like, really do this anymore, so it just ends up falling apart. And regarding the military layer, these two are obviously going to be leaving it. Wait. I feel like I forgot to do something. Oh no, I did. Anyway, going these, where is it? There it is. Boom. We can finally consult the rankings. Because these are be very slightly changing. Apart from just the fact that Greece is no longer on them. So, first of all, strongest, still the Western European United Federation. Western European United Federation. Second is actually going to be Poland. Third is going to be Germany. Fourth is going to be Rome. Fifth, the NOH. So the Nation of Hope. Sixth, Florida. Seven's going to be Caucasia. 8 is Arabia. 9 is going to be Nigeria. They just barely managed to take that #1 African spot back. Once again, there's going to be a 10A, 10B situation. And you might be wondering, who's it going to be between? Let me just actually, like, add it first. There we go. So, 10A is going to be going to Ethiopia. 10B is going to be going over to the Ivory Coast. You might have noticed, I'm not done yet. There's a lot of nations that can be tied for 10th. 10C, Brazil. 10D, South Africa. And finally, 10E. I know, actually, no, that's not even it. I'm so sorry. It's probably going to be a 10G. Quebec. F. I said Carolina. California. And finally, 10G. Tasmania. That's a very large list. And regarding the thingies, the WEF is still going to be the most populated and economic nation. So there we go. Boom. Poland is still going to be the strongest militant power. So there we go. The happiest nation is still going to be going over to the NOH. So let me just, there we go. But now, the nation that's most politically free, like the one that can speak the most, there's a bit of an issue. It's not Greece anymore. In fact, it's gonna be someone that you might not be expecting. It's gonna be Arabia. You might be wondering, oh, well, that's not too surprising. Well, they are a democratic nation, of course. Because I made these guys socialists, I don't know if I said that. But, like, they aren't the best democracy, because there have been a few flukes, but, like, there have been a few issues, like, nearly a fascist 1 year, nearly a communist 1 year, a few things that, just that's happened a few times. But, despite that, they're still the happiest, no, not happiest nation. They are still the most, like, economically, no, not economically, the most democratically, like, and, like, politically free nation in the world. So yeah, let me just drag this over here. And now we have our new top 16. No, 17, because, wait, 10, 11, 12, no, 16. Because 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, we now have our top 16. Yeah. Anyways, that one event, Jesus Christ, 21 minutes. Um, I don't know how I made that last 21 minutes. And I'm probably going to stretch this out to a lot longer. So, Antarctica. Goodbye, Antarctica. I forgot if Greece has any claims, so I just want to check. Nautical layer. I really need to update this. I rarely update it. Although I haven't sort of. These guys do not have an. I could have swore I gave these guys. I'm so confused. Honestly, I'm also just debating getting rid of this. I rarely use it. I don't think I used it in World War III. Actually, I do want to say something. We're going to be heading over to the Indian Peninsula. Why are we heading over there? Well, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. The radiation. It's almost fully gone. And it's being pushed back at a very quick rate. I didn't say an alarming rate, but that is a good thing. And it's only in like this central part of Sri Lanka. The plants are heavily mutated here. But then, it's gone. There's no more radiation. And now, we are going to be seeing the freedom of India. So, boom, boom. But, they're not going to be gaining Sri Lanka. We're going to be seeing Vietnam annex Sri Lanka. And they're also going to be claiming these islands. I don't know why they've been white the whole time. So that's right. Welcome back to the map, India. You're not being a top 10 power. I was using the wrong color. So, boom. And boom. No. Boom. There we go. Now, also they're gonna be keeping their capital city. Now, regarding a few other nations. So China and Moscow. Moscow is mainly just because like no one can live here. It's like just look at this. Like 9% of your population is radiated. But heading over to China, they don't have any radiation. Well, they have some radiation, but it's very quickly getting like removed. Like the radiation is very quickly gone, and now it is actually gone. But they aren't occupied because of the radiation. They're occupied just because like there was like no government like at the end of the war. Like we saw, I'm on the wrong layer. Like all of this, like all of this. Don't ask why I'm using Vietnam or India's color. I forgot. I said Vindia. Don't ask why I'm using India's color. It's just the current color I have quit of using. They were occupied because like there was just no government at the end of the war. So that is why we saw them get occupied. Like, there's just genuinely no government. So they are trying to get a government in place, but every time they do, like, oh, the rankings are up. So, someone grabbed one of these blue weapons and, bang, they're dead. So yeah, they literally just cannot get, like, they just cannot do this. Until a group comes over. And who is it? The Unificarians. And they say, we can try and put a government into China. So they attempt it. It doesn't work at first, but then it works. The people are happy. Like, they aren't going to, like quickly just, like, bang, dead. They are actually happy with this. So we see these guys give up their, like, occupation over them, and now we see China Unificaria get made with their capital. They say it's here, and the NOH is like, okay, yeah, sure, you can have your capital here. We don't really care. We're just waiting for this to be done so we can just, like, go back to being ourselves and, like, try to get these guys to be assimilated. So until then, we're just gonna have to have a very a very awkward placement. Anyways, one of the last things that we're going to be seeing, yes, I said one of the last things, we're going to be going on to the religion layer. You might be wondering why we're going to be going on to the religion layer. Well, also, I decided to put the red religion in just, like, anywhere that did have or, like, just had, like, just for the funny, so, like, these guys have the red religion, this little part has the red religion, these guys were already red, these guys have the red religion. That's why I do it for the funnies. We're going to be seeing something happen in the WEUF. And what is that thing that is going to be happening? Well, my friendos, let me tell you. We are going to be seeing some areas break away. I'm on the wrong layer. They are going to be, where is it? Here it is. They are going to be breaking away, sort of, from their current religion. And they're going to be forming a new, like, inspired by the WEUF religion. First of all, it's only these areas. But it starts to spread. For example, we see some of the, like, Belgian coast become purple now. As well as some of the U. As well as some of the Germanic areas. Also, I didn't know that WEUF had a Germanic, like, population. That's pretty neat. Oh, wait, they also have, like, some Iberians. All the Iberians convert. But not just that. They also have this. And we also see all of their Mediterranean islands, they become the purple one. As well as some of these Italian lands. As well as this community over here. No. This community over here. As well as some of these lands over here. So, boom. Yeah. And now that is one of the last things of this video. And now, I would like to show you a cinematic. I don't have it recorded, so it could be possibly very short. But now, I'd like to show you a cinematic. Also, these guys have two capitals, I fixed it. And now, enjoy the cinematic, I guess. I don't know if it's good, I haven't recorded it yet. Cinematic time.
Sir, the rocket is nearly done. Just 2 more safety checks and it will be completely ready.
We don't have time for 2 more safety checks. I thought you said it would be done in May, but it's July.
Sir, materials have been supplied slower than planned. We've already rushed a large portion of this, hence the multiple safety checks.
I don't care. Is it able to launch?
Sir, it can, but the chance of failure is 73.4%.
Those are some good odds. Start the countdown.
Alright. Commencing launch. Good luck, Lydia. What do you mean, good luck?
Argentine Federation make a colony on the moon. I'm on the wrong layer. On the moon. And yes, this is very pixelated. I couldn't find one that matched the map size. So we see them make a colony on the moon that's going to look something like this. And that is where I'm going to end this video. So yeah. Yeah. But one last thing I would like to say. First of all, this is on the same layer. And second of all, this, like, the fact that the Argentine Federation now has a moon colony, it's going to show other nations like Vietnam, the Arabians, the WEF, the NOH, Green China, Alaska, Canada, Nepal, I don't know, Turkey. It's going to show them all that it is possible to land on the moon. So we are going to be seeing a new age get formed. The age of space colonization. And that is where I'm going to end today's video. If you guys liked it, then that's good. If you didn't like it, then too bad. Goodbye. I would like to thank my friend Glitch for voice acting this episode. Because believe me, if he didn't, it would probably take another 2 weeks to come out. So, thank you. Also, he did it within 1 day, so thank you. You can find his channel in the description, and I'm in one of his videos, so check that video out. It's an FNF video. Goodbye.